Due to unforeseen issues, game audio for this day was lost. So put on some soft train noises and enjoy. So we need to go to the other side, drop off the charity, buy ministry stamped ministry approved literature. Probably a chunk because I don't have any stockpiled in the bank, and it tends to be a pretty useful resource. So yeah. It'll be nice that we can convert these panes of glass almost instantly into profit at Whirlbury. Because we've kind of been melting a little bit of money since we got to Albion. You know, we had about 8,000 sovereigns, and we're kind of dipping a little bit below that. But our fortunes are about to take a swing. Don't worry. All right. No! Bat! Return, bat! No, it's behind me. Fuck off. God damn it. Another wall. Okay. Go to the mists. Join the Song of the Mists. All right. Sell our glass. 1,000. Delicious. That is some delicious, delicious money. All right, so we need to go to Juxtamare. Head to the off season. Deliver the package. While we're here, we can follow the popular portraitist and see where that leads us. Wait, it's him, the artist behind the portraits of a devil. When you tried to follow him before, he must have slipped into the off season. Perhaps this is where he's been keeping his muse. The portraitist enters a dismal tenement. Following him, you listen at its many doors until you hear his voice. It is raised in passionate argument. The other party responds in calm, frank tones. Suddenly, the door is flung open, and your portraitist stumbles out. "She is done with me," he croaks. "I offered her everything. I'm emptied." He pushes past you. Beyond, the room is lit by a candle. You can see the shape of a woman, slender and gowned, at a dressing table. She is coaxing something wispy and phosphorescent into a glass bottle. "Hello," she says. "You are a captain, aren't you?" "Yes." Come in. She lights another candle. Light shines on her patchwork face. Her mouth, in its polite smile, occupies the space where an eye would be. Her nose, prettily pointed, protrudes from one cheek. As you watch, her eyes rove idly across her forehead, both fixed on you with evident interest. I have work for you, if you will take it, comrade. I've never heard of anyone with a face like yours. I direct. You must be rewarded. She steps closer to afford you a good look, and her jumbled face is only inches from yours. Her eyes circle one another coyly. Her mouth moves on her right cheek. An industrial accident. A lava furnace overheated back in the Iron Republic. I was the lucky one. Many others suffered more drastic and occasionally liquefying consequences. No, it does not hurt, though eating soup remains a challenge. What's your relationship with other devils? Devils are judgmental creatures and often vain. Many of them would struggle to acquire souls without resorting to seduction of one sort or another. And seduction is always easier in a pretty face. No, they do not like me. Had enough of being looked on with disgust by devils with little reverence by lunatics. It's tiring. Wish to go somewhere where I won't be looked on at all. Hey, Iris! Welcome on by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you've been having a good evening. Playing Coffee Talk? Ooh, I haven't heard of that before. How was it? You don't know Iris? They are a neat little streamer. Sometimes does a bit of voice recording stuff. Ah! What the fuck, Iris? What the fuck? Thank you. 6 months. Thank you for the resubscription. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't believe you. I can't believe you've done this to me. Welcome on by. I don't know how long you've been streaming. I hope your tinkering and testing have been going well. If y'all don't know me, I'm Dreki Ormer. I'm the Draconic Serpent, Flightless Dragon, or simply Worm on the internet. And we are playing Sunless Skies. It's a little bit strange. It's very story dense. Because, we just went through a door in the Undersea, a cavern beneath part of London, and the door led to the air of space, where we now fly our train through. The Empress of London established a new London up here in space, killed a son, as one does, just, normal things. Iris, I don't know how long you were streaming, but streaming is hard work. Now your opportunity to stand up and piss. No, stand up and wiggle it out. Leave a piss, take water. Why do I keep mixing that up now? Don't. You'll make a mess if you just stand up and piss. Don't do that. But if you got a raid and run, perfectly understandable. Thanks for stopping on by. Are you a minor? No, see the hats are actually attenuating to the electrical signals picked up by the wire behind your computer. And see, that wire scans your brain, transmitting all of your circumspect thoughts into the internet, from which I can extract them into mine own. What? You thought these horns were for stabbing? No, they're antenna. I love the agony is great. Dreki is orange lizards. They are my favorite. They are. It's really hard to decide between orange lizards and cyan lizards as my favorite. Mr. Dreki streams. Aw, thank you. I just try to do shenanigans and try and be a bit of a silly positive spot, especially on Mondays. I try and I would really try and not do anything super serious video game wise on a Monday. 'Cause, you know, Mondays are Mondays, and if you ever had a Monday, which we've all had a Monday, man, they are a Monday, aren't they? Well, right now we're talking to a devil who had a bit of an accident, so now their facial features just kind of roam around their face. So that's a thing. Monday derogatory. Exactly. Yeah, no problem, Meist. Yeah, I have everything like suppressed, so don't worry about it. Roaming eyeball. Yeah. Well, where was it? As you watch, her eyes rove idly across her forehead, both fixed upon you with evident interest. No. Where's the other eyes? She arches an eyebrow. The eyebrow in question is making its way towards the very middle of her face. Oh, there it is. She steps closer to you, afford you a good look, and her jumbled face is only inches from yours. Her eyes circle one another coyly. Her mouth moves on her right cheek. She wants to offer us some work. I would like to book passage to the Well of the Wolf here in Albion. You think you can accommodate me? Interesting. Return the portraitist soul, or we can get a selection of immaculate souls. I guess let's return the portraitist soul. As you wish, comrade. I will restore it before we depart, though I'm not convinced he was making the best use of it. She insists on paying an additional remuneration once you arrive at her destination. She packs a small bag, selects a number of bottles from the cabinet, and slips them into it, then dons a veil. Shall we go? There'll be no trouble. I have learned that it's best to keep to myself. I see. I've seen some events where we can't have the patchwork devil with us. Do a little skincare. Be right back. No problem. Take care of yourself. Self-care is best care. Honestly, I really should look into like making more of a routine. Most I do is just like some very basic like skin lotion, and that's only when I remember just kind of slap it on my face. I've seen some people and it's like, wow, I didn't realize skincare could be this elaborate. But I guess it is, you know, the largest organ. So makes sense. Makes sense. All right, so Avid Horizon for the Signalman. I like this one. Did I make a button so I just press a button to like it? I don't think I did. What does this do? Does that. All right. -1 for past Dreki and naming things. Just do this manually. plus. There are 600 songs in this Albion playlist. I have not heard all of them. There are a lot of bangers, I think. I feel like it kind of fits the vibe of this game. Usually very chill, it's very down tempo, but it's sometimes very a little weird, a little off. Has some very, you know, different sound effects going on than a lot of just normal background music. Like the same complaint I have that I levied against Subnautica is like it has such great background music, but it spends too much of its time fading away and not playing, you know? And it's kind of frustrating. Hag and Sengium. I see you couldn't resist spitting me on by again like some kind of Dreki Beyblade. Ah! Epic Dusk. Welcome. Ooh, Sonic Adventure 2. All right, Dusk. What team you running with? If I remember correctly, Sonic Adventure 2 is the one where you had the different teams of like you had the hero team, the dark team, and then you had like the miscellaneous team, and then a fourth team of like auxiliary characters. It's been so long since I played Sonic Adventures 2. But welcome on by Dusk! If you are arriving from Dusk channel and have neglected to follow them, I'm gonna make this easy for you. I'm gonna press a button. Now you can press a button and you can follow them. You can check them out next time they're live playing games. And I see some familiar faces. Hello, Solder. I hope y'all are having a fantastic evening. If you don't know me, I am Dreki Armor, the Draconic Serpent, the Flightless Dragon, or simply Worm on the internet. We're playing some Sunless Skies. I don't know how long you were streaming, Dusk. I hope it was a good time, but now it's my time to entertain and hopefully not die. I really don't want my character to die. We've gotten pretty far in this run without dying. But you should stand up, wiggle it out, leave a piss, take a water, do them in any order, do them all at the same time. Probably don't do them all at the same time. Probably makes a big mess. I'm not going to clean it up. You'll have to clean it up. So that's a decision you'll have to decide for yourself. I don't know why my model is wigging out like that. Sometimes, like, it decides to stop tracking my face, and it starts, like, tracking just random body parts. And, like, for a while, I thought it was because I was wearing, like, a shirt with a face on it, and I thought it would, like, somehow get mixed up with, like, a character's face on my shirt. But I started wearing just very, like, generic patterned shirts, or just solid color shirts. I still have the problem. I think ultimately it lies at the fact I have a refurbished, ancient, literally the very bare minimum iPhone capable of facial tracking because I don't like iPhones. And like this thing, before I like, as soon as I powered it on, it's like in airplane mode, all connections disabled. Like all it exists to do is to be a camera. And I hate that I have to get a bloody phone for effective facial tracking. But apparently VTubing and other such stuff is just not a big enough market. And we exist in capitalism. So that's a thing. And we have to deal with it. 8 hours, real gamer. Holy fuck, Dusk. Yeah, that's a long string, buddy. If you got a raid and run, do not let me keep you. Shovel some food in, around, and hopefully down your face hole. Get you some amazing, rejuvenating eep. Thanks for stopping on by. It's always nice to meet new people and familiar people. Have a great stream. I am having a pretty great time. Sunless Skies is really fun. I like talking, if you perhaps haven't noticed. And this game gives me a lot of opportunities to kind of play with some fun voices and read some eerie stories. It is a very story-dense game, and the writing is nice. Let's see, what were we doing? I need to go to the door of Avon. That's the problem. I need to go to the stair to the sea, I think? Wait, hold on. Realizes it's 7 a.m. time for EPs indeed. Oh, 90 and 90, Mr. Wormington. Well, I do say, Incentive, I hope you have a very rejuvenating evening. A very nice eep this fine morning. And next time you wake, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Yes. Where is the fucking... Maybe it's down here at the stair to the sea. Let's try and avoid the nightmare monument and just kind of go a little wide. Under the Z, watch out for me, cause there it is, the under Z. Ooh, ahead the sky is full of midnight. Yeah, I think it's going to be the port over here. I wonder if his next stop is going to be the Blue Kingdom as well. Because if he's looking for the Squire. Wondering if the Squire is going to have passed. And if he is going to want to bring the Squire back to life. Because it seems like the Blue Kingdom is where people go when they have died somehow. There's been a lot of stuff mentioning bringing people back from the dead. And it's usually referencing the Blue Kingdom. I could have brought the stuff to advance the cult quest in here. Dang. All right. Let's approach the gate. No, what? Did I misunderstand? What's going on here? Journal. Signalman. Port Avon. Oh, right. Port Avon, not... God's damn it, Dreki. I read it as Avid Horizon. So I just wasted a whole bunch of time. All right. Me, I guess. Do I have everything for the Clockwork Sun? T. Ministry approved literature. Yep. Where do I need to take those caged catches? To Carillion. All right, yeah, we can do that. Well, while we're over here, let's go ahead and map out some of the shadowed area as we spin our way counterclockwise to the clockwork sun. Miller Smith Sound. You're literally not worth my time. Compulsory needs up, everybody. We're gonna knock that terror down. I say is a full speed ahead into a nightmare. Nice shot. Oh, you missed. That's what I thought, buddy. That's what I thought. Talk about maximum disrespect. Not only did they kill this star, they built a mausoleum above it. And like, yeah, we're just gonna bury all of our dead around you. You. Funny how the facial tracking tracks the chin, not actually opening your mouth. So I can just kind of keep my mouth closed and just go. Ooh. Ministry approved literature. Sure. Nice, nice. Write a port report. Locate the convent for the nun. The convent is located in a sepulchral annex of the mausoleum, just off the nave. Red candles light the way through the gloomy hallways to the entrance. It is ostensibly for the good of the souls of those sequestered in the mausoleum and patronized by the luminous cardinal. You can't help but note the decor is very martial. A furious prioress is on hand to answer your questions. Yes, we know her. No, we did not ask her to join us. She frowns. Even if we had, which I'm not saying that we have, diplomatically, we could never be seen to have officially vouched for her. You understand? I see. Contemplate the dead sun. Visions of the heavens, I see. Ooh, Affiliation Academy. Can I get 3 more affiliation with the Academy? Establishments. It's 1 with the Academy. Villainy. Establishment. Damn. I guess not. Let's sell 1 fuel. It's the smallest loss. All right, now we need to head to the sun. Oh, a free ministry rail ship. Nice. Anyway, bye. My loot. Search for ministry secrets. Ah. Ooh, some sky stories. Nice, nice. We'll go around the let's go around the bottom. Like, look quite dapper with your hats and stash. Why, thank you, Iris. You're a respectable train captain flying through the skies. Got to look the part too. Good for morale. Stay a while and recover. Our terror is on the upper end. Oh, we could visit the wreck of the boatman and see if anything's changed over there. I'll be kind of miffed if the only thing we had to do at the boatman was transport the people off of it, because it seemed like the people, the dead who are still there, could or were trying to get the ship running again. I thought they were going to need help. Like I would need to ferry them fuel and supplies to repair and get the thing chugging along once again. Doolin's Promise. Space be mighty dusty over here. Fucking Wimby. Go over here and then cut south. Certainly have not explored this area over much. It's nice to figure things out a little, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Ooh, Sky Story for a Vision of the Heavens. That is a good trade. Our current Visions of the Heavens count has kind of been mulched. For a good cause. They mostly turned into moments of inspiration, and those are quite useful. More brandy, distract the crew, improve morale. All right, boatman, where are ya? Oh, straight ahead. Speak with the happy dead. All right, nothing. That's unfortunate. Ooh, a Wefton time. Let's go. Remain in the weft. 73%. We can do this. No shot. Really? Oh, it didn't break though. That's fine. There we go. As long as our raveling jack didn't break. That's all I care about. That thing is a 200 sovereigns. I mean, it's not that expensive. I have like 8,000 now, maybe 9,000. But you know, I didn't build up this nest egg by spending every single sovereign that passed through my hands. I saved up. All right, we are approaching the sun, everybody. Be warned. It is a dangerous thing, the clockwork sun. Turns your bones into glass. A most unseemly circumstance to find oneself in. Many people will be quite distraught to find their form so contorted. Oh, great. Love that terror. Mmm. Delicious. Woo. That's so great. Yay. Fuck. We are kind of far from Whirlbury. We're gonna need a beeline to London and hopefully get a chunk removed by returning. Great, great. The nightmare hasn't given us enough, apparently. The scene of horror. Uh-oh. You step from your train to find the floor rumbling. Machinery is crunching, lurching. A scream of tortured iron from below. Some engineers are rushing back and forth. Others stand in desperate huddles. One beelines to you as you disembark. "Leave while you can," he shouts. "The steward has gone mad. She has locked herself in some secret place below the vaults. She's doing impossible things to the sun." Flickering, rumbling. The sun dims, brightens, dims again. Oh shit. The sun blazes. Leaderless engineers gather around you, shouting suggestions that are lost in the noise. Then they go silent as the machinery falls still. The sun, impossibly, brightens. Glass shatters above. The stained glass ceiling has broken, and light floods in. One of the engineers rips off her boot to reveal a sparkling glass foot. Another sprouts a filth-crusted beard and claims with haunted eyes that he was trapped for a week in a frozen moment. Time remaining before the sun almost certainly explodes. 4 hours. Ah. I do have a pane of stained glass. Working together in harnesses, the engineers and your crew managed to patch over the hole in the ceiling. Hmm. 50, 50, 50. Blow a hole in the sun. Oh no, we don't have mining. Alright, we'll go for iron. Failure. Your engine roars, a whistle shrieks. The cable is taut, thinning, thinning, and then, with hideous inevitability, it snaps. Your train goes flying and, naturally, crashes into a 100-foot cog. One of the engineers begins to scream. Her hair is turned into 1,000 needle shards of glass. Another is aging before your eyes, jowls sagging, skin pruning. The sun continues to flicker and spark. Uh-oh. I guess we take an unpleasant alternative route. Success! Don't worry, the engineers assure you. Your hazard suit will protect you from the worst, and most of the chemicals won't kill you outright. Probably. Just shorten your lifespan a bit. With a deep breath, you wriggle into the pipe and are carried away in a rush of vapor. A short, sickening while later, you're expelled somewhere deep within the sun. After trudging in the dark for some time, you manage to find the steward. She is working feverishly at the panel of levers and blinking buttons. The floor is heaped in complex tools. She doesn't even turn her head as you enter. You demand explanation. She removes her helmet, flashes you a tired, broken glass smile. I'm not trying to destroy the sun, I'm trying to fix it, she says. Too long, we've settled for just keeping it running while it deteriorates. A little more each time. Something had to change. If I had more time, be careful. But I don't. It's taking risks, shortcuts, putting the sun under stress, pushing its limits, finding where its weakness. Why now? When I visited the prisoners with you, saw firsthand the torments the sun was visiting upon them. The steward sighs. I knew something had to be done. Sun knows it's dying, lashes out, full of rage and spite. It's afraid. It thought itself immortal. We can bring hours. You can help her compress months into weeks and years into months. Months into weeks and years into months. She needs time, she can have it. Thank you, she says, sagging with palpable relief. Honestly, I don't think the sun is fixable, but I have to try. After I've slept for a week. Alright. Interesting. Well, let's complete our quests real quick. And free up a hell of a lot of our hulls. Or a lot of our cargo hold. And then we need to go into the azimuth. And complete our charitable assignment. And then persuade him to donate usefully. Hey, we finally succeeded. A sudden look of horror. Ah, says the sequencer. I mean, they don't already have those things. Oh dear. It's worse than I thought. From now on, the sequencer promises to supply what the needy actually need. Ooh. The dazzled sequencer explains you'll be delivering your care package to one of the grottiest slums in worldly Juxtamare. He informs you you'll need to look beyond the promenade and hunt down the hidden side of the port to successfully dispense with his charity to the needy. Soon enough, the people of Albion would look up at the sun in the sky and see a giver of warmth and life and kindness, something they can rely on, just like the old days. He flashes you his most sincere smile and bids you a good journey. All right. All right, so the sun is about to explode, die. So I guess we need to fix that. So we need to head back to London and get our hours, of which I don't know how many I have in the bank. Conduct an investigation. I failed. Great. Please let me make my way to London. I want to walk the streets amidst the people. Let me walk my way to London. I don't want to fear anymore. The darkness tries to encroach on me. I don't know where I can go. The lamplight stops a short while away. The gloom is thick as mud. Oh, I make my way to London. And hopefully I'll make it there alive. The cobbled streets, the shingled roofs. Oh, I'd give anything for a sight of that city, good old London. You better sing. Thank you. Only never did much singing or nothing, but I don't know. It was very musical growing up, because my parents definitely did choir and stuff, even though never had us do any singing or choir, which is kind of odd. All right, I think we might be safe. Our terror is at 89, which is not good. This is a certified not good situation to find ourselves in. Hey, free repairs. That's fine. Saves us a little bit of money. Okay. There's one thing I haven't checked here now that I'm passing by. I see. Ooh, what are you? What are you, my friend? +1 mining, +2 hidden compartments. Ooh. +8 hold. Our one is +7. Ooh. All right. Okay, so I need one of you. Let's get one of each, perhaps. Then we can swap that. It's an auxiliary slot. I hate everything. All right, we'll take the L there. Fine. But now that we have... Actually, I need to equip this. So our illegal goods can stay hidden. Now that we have some illegal books, let's talk to our chief engineer. Break the ice with an offer of illicit reading. She quirks an intrigued eyebrow. Thanks, cat. A cat hisses furiously at you from its perch on the overhead piping. Stop it, Asmodee! The eccentric scolds. Thanks, Captain, she continues. Brought some books with me, but nothing. A prolonged, deafening clamor interrupts her. A second cat has knocked over a toolbox, covering the floor in spanners. A third climbs under the engine and becomes trapped in a gauntlet of pumping pistons and whirring wheels. It yowls pitiably. You tell her that she can help herself to the books when she's less occupied. 3 sets of yellow, baleful eyes watch you depart. They seem smug. All right, what if we check in on her? Okay, the eccentric story will automatically continue. Okay, so we just need to putz around now. Interesting. Ah, shit. Conduct an investigation? Not good. All right, we're just a stone's throw away. We just need to get to port, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be perfectly fine. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Fucking, I hate that. Things can go sideways so damn fast in this game. Just a series of failed events, and you are close to death. All right. So we need to pick up the princess. All right, let's find her. Ooh, we can get a moment of inspiration. Nice. The wine is rich, the honey flows. You do not remember the conversation. You do remember the vial, the scream as the bow bit the string, the resonant melodies it conjured. The strings were not catgut. The princess did not speak. The lord and ladies drank and cavorted. You remember the feel of velvet on your flesh, the taste of wine red and thick upon your tongue. Do not remember what went on beyond the door, behind the chair. You find yourself back on your engine. The salon is closed. For now. Shit. Okay. So I need her salon to be open so I can pick her up. Well, I kind of shot myself in the foot there. Okay, so drop this off, drop these off, drop this off, drop this off. I need hours. Good. Can I like drag and drop things? I wish. You know what? We'll just do this. Take all the equipment out. Everything's nice, all and lined up. And just put it all back in. Good shit. Okay, so I need to go to Whirlberries. Is there anything for me to do on my way there? I am not going to either of these places, so we'll do this. Undock. It saves. We abandon. I redock. All right, so 5 stained glass. I can do that. Whirlbury. And that's it. Actually, hold on. I need nostalgic crockery so I can get into Whirlbury. Also, I need supplies. Oops. Take some more of our supplies. And then we'll take a couple things of nostalgic crockery. And then we need to go to the Clockwork Sun and deliver those barrels of ours. Hopefully there's more for sale. Ooh. Nope, not gonna fight you. Not with a blue around. I'm not gonna 2v1. I'm not that froggy. As much as I want to destroy one of those golden ships. Let's see what it drops.